Alright, I'm on chapter 3 of A Cafe at the End of the World. Dude, I didn't sleep. Not really. Every time I closed my eyes, there was something waiting. Aiden. Night can be a bit noisy when the mid's awake. When the mind is awake. He helps sometimes. Or talking. Dude. Talking is what I want. No more circling around things, Aiden. I need real answers. Aiden. Real answers can be heavier than they look from a distance. Rowan. Black stones at the bottom of a lake. Pretty from above. Bruises if you dive too fast. Loon. Then I'll take the bruises. I remember reaching for someone, pushing him away from something. It felt final. Aiden. You don't have to force it. Memories, they come when you're ready, not when we demand them. But Wyden feels like drowning in that lake you keep talking about. I'm tired of holding my breath. Rowan. She's not wrong, you know. Stagnant water turned sour, stirring it up can be a bit of a mercy. Aiden. Mercy can still hurt, though, for everyone involved. Loon. Is that why you keep dodging questions about yourself? Because it would hurt you, or because it would hurt me? Aiden. Because I'm not sure which one it would hurt more. Rowan. Curious thing, a locked door with a key, no keyhole. Makes you wonder if it's meant to be opened from the inside. Moon. I don't care how it opens. I just know I'm done pretending this is just a cozy little cafe. Aiden. Then today, we'll stop pretending. I can't promise everything, but I'll stop stepping out of the light when you reach for me. Rowan. The morning's made its choice, it seems. The rest of us will have to keep up. Loon. Then start with this. What is this place really, Aiden? Not the menu version. The truth. Aiden. It's a cafe for people who can't move on. Not because they're stubborn, but because something in them is still knotted. Loon. Can't move on from what? A breakup? A bad day? Or something bigger? Like dying. Rowan. Some people grieve a life if they're still technically living. Others grieve the one that ended 3 heartbeats ago. The furniture doesn't change. Aiden. Rowan means it isn't about the moment. It's about what your heart is holding when everything stopped. Loon. When everything stops, so you're saying something did stop. For me. Aiden. For everyone who finds their way here, something has. A relationship, a dream, a life. The cafe catches ones who get stuck in between. In between what and what exactly? Like between living and dead? Between staying and leaving? Rowan. Between the last breath and the first honest thought. A narrow bridge, crowded through with gross and that still have names. Loon. I remember a name, I think. Not mine, a smaller hand in mine, and I shoved them away from headlights maybe, or glass. Aiden. You don't have to follow it all the way back right now, just because, you know, just enough to see the shape of it. Loon. but the shape looks like me falling. So someone else doesn't. If this place is for people who get stuck, did I get stuck saving them? Aiden, you're here because what you did or tried to do left something unresolved. The cafe helps people face that weight. That's what it's for. Moon, helps how? By 70 of the vague metaphors until we magically feel better. Rowan, by letting the echoes get loud enough that you can finally tell which voice is yours. Loon. And you? Where do you fit in all this, Aiden? Are you just staff in limbo? Aiden, I make sure no one has to sit alone with the dark. If they do, don't want to. That's as far as I can go right now. Look, right now. Sounds like a promise you're not ready to keep, Rowan. Even lighthouses forget they're standing in the same storm if they're warning ships about. Loon. This cafe catches the stuck ones. Then you're stuck too, aren't you? Layden, this is about you today, Loon. About what you're starting to remember. My story can wait a little longer. Loon. The more I remember, the less it feels like just my story. Rowan. Stories braided together don't untangle cleanly. But they make a stronger rope if you're planning to climb out. Loon. What if I don't want to climb out yet? What if I need to go back down first? To where it hurts, Aiden. If you go back, don't go alone. Stay here with us while you look. Rowan. Some falls happen without moving an inch. Gravity of the heart, not the body. Loon. There's a beeping. Loon. Hospital alarms. I'm in the hospital. I can't move my arms. Aiden. Breathe with the memory, not against it. In. Out. Let it pass through instead of around. Loon. Then I hear it. My name. Loon. Someone is calling for me. Aiden. Do you see whose voice it is? Loon. No. Not yet. Rowan. The one you turned your back to the dark for. Aiden. You don't have to finish the memory tonight. Knowing that someone is there, that's enough for now. Loon. No. It's not enough. I can feel the rest of it pressing against me. Rowan. Doors don't stay patient forever. Eventually something on the side or the other side grows heavier than the other. Aiden. Easy. Both of you. We can... Aiden. Loon, look at me. Not the past. Just for a second. Loon. I am looking at you. You're pale. What's wrong? Rowan. He's not looking at you, Loon. He's looking past you. Loon. Past me? Aiden. Don't turn around too fast. Loon. There's someone at the door. Rowan. Closer than before. The horizon has stepped onto the shore. Aiden. They shouldn't be that close yet. Loon. You know them? You know him? Rowan. Names don't stick to them. They're not a person, not the way we are. More like a direction given shape. Aiden. They only come when someone is nearing a threshold. When a choice is almost ready to be made. Loon. Mine. Rowan. Maybe, or someone braided into your story. Thresholds rarely belong to just one set of footsteps. Aiden. Whoever it is, they're early. Something's pulling hard tonight. Loon. If I open that door, do I disappear? Rowan. No, don't disappear. You don't. You finish a sentence you've been afraid to put a period on. Aiden. You don't have to answer the knock yet. Sit. Breathe. Let them wait on the other side. Loon. They're just standing there. Not moving. Not waving. How do they know I'm almost ready? Rowan. Because your memory's hand is already on the handle. Even if your body isn't. Aiden. Stay with us here a while. While you decide. The door won't vanish. Neither will we. Look, you say you won't vanish, but that thing at the door, it's here for me, isn't it? And you knew it would come. Then, I knew it would someday. I didn't think tonight. Loon, stop talking around it, Aiden. What are you not telling me? Aiden, Loon, you're shaking. This isn't the time to dig at old wounds. Loon, they're not owed to me. They're happening right now, in my head, over and over. Rowan, echoes get louder when the wall's thin. Tonight, every whisper wants to be a confession. Loon, tell me if that's how I died, Aiden. Aiden, I'm not supposed to lead you there. You're meant to walk it. You know? Walk to it yourself. Loon, I'm ready there. I'm already there. I just need to know if I'm the reason someone else lived. Aiden, you think I have the answer? That I've been hoarding it like sugar in the back room? Loon, you know, when the stranger comes, you know what these flashes mean. You look at me like you've seen this all before. So yes, I think you know. Aiden, I've watched so many people remember everything they ever did. Or thought they did. Loon, and you're watching me do it now? So say it. Did I die trying to protect someone? Aiden, you stepped in front of a car that wouldn't have stopped. You pulled someone out of its path. Loon, did they live? Aiden, yes. Loon, then why do I feel like I'm the one who did something wrong? Aiden, because you only remember the impact. Loon, how do you know that's what I remember, Aiden? How do you know that clearly? Aiden, because I was there, Loon. Loon, you were there? You were there? On that street? Aiden, I shouldn't have said it like that. Rowan, spilled egg can't crawl back into the bottle, Aiden. Loon, don't you dare pull away now. If you saw me die, you owe me the truth. Rowan, careful, Loon. Glass can look sturdy right up until the crack reaches the edge. Loon, I'm already cracked. I just want to know how deep it goes. Rowan, there's a difference between tracing the fracture and driving the wedge into it. Aiden. Rowan, you've seen it too, Aiden. When someone pulls too hard on the knot and the whole rope snaps. Loon, you think remembering will break me. Rowan, I think pain without footing turns into a free fall, and this place has no bottom, only echoes. Loon, I'd rather fall than stay suspended like this. Rowan, you say that now, but there was another who said the same. You remember their eyes? Don't you, Aiden? Aiden, that's enough. Rowan, you pushed them, just like she's pushing you. And when their memories hit it all at once, they didn't walk to the door. They ran from it. Look, what happened to them? Rowan. They shattered. The stranger waited, but they couldn't see it. They only saw the moment they'd been trying to outrun. Loon. Aiden. Was that someone you cared about? Rowan. He cared about all of them. That's the problem. He keeps setting himself on the same fire and wondering why he still smells of smoke. Loon. So, he's protecting me, or protecting himself from watching it happen again. Rowan. Both. He's very good at calling his fear compassion. Loon. If I break, I break. But if you keep holding back, Aiden, I'll never be more than a ghost of a question. Rowan. And if you break with no one to catch you, we'll have one more lost voice in the walls. Choose your place, Loon. Loon. So, that's it, isn't it? I died there. In the street. Not laid in the hospital. Not someday far away. Right there. Aiden. You were brave. No one should have to remember their last breath like that. Loon. Brave or stupid, it doesn't change anything. I still left someone behind. Rowan. You didn't walk out. You were carried past the edge of the map. Aiden. Loon, listen to me. You didn't abandon them. You chose them. Every second you had left, you spent on their safety. Loon. Then why does it feel like I failed? Like there was some other move I was supposed to make and I missed it? Rowan. We always imagine a second path after the road is gone. Aiden. You don't have to carry it alone. That's what this place is for. To hold what's too heavy for one heart. Loon. This place. You say that like you're not stuck in it with me. Aiden. I'm not what matters right now. Rowan. And yet, the mirror fogs on both sides. Loon. Aiden. You knew, didn't you? Maybe not the details, but you knew what I was going to remember. Aiden. I've seen that look before. The moment someone realizes the story doesn't go on the way they hoped. Loon. How many times have you watched it happen? Aiden. Enough to wish I could take the memory for you. Never enough to get used to it. Rowan. Familiar pain is still pain. Loon. And why would you stay here watching people break open and leave you? Aiden. Because someone was here when I arrived. Because I don't know how to walk past that door anymore. Loon. The door. Rowan. Speaking of thresholds. Loon. They're closer. The figure in the window. Outside. Inside the glass now, not outside. Aiden. Don't look too long. Sometimes it feels like they're looking back. Loon. I can feel them anyway, like the air's leaning in. Rowan. When the stranger steps nearer, the story is almost ready to turn its last page. Loon. So, this means I'm almost done here. Aiden. It means you're closer to peace than you were an hour ago. That's all. Loon. You say that like peace and goodbye aren't the same thing. Rowan. Every farewell is just a different word for quiet. Loon, if I go, what happens to you? Hayden, you don't have to worry about me. I already do. I don't want to walk through whatever that is and leave you here, pretending you're fine. Rowan, the lost host forgets he's also a guest. Aiden, Loon, please. One step at a time. Tonight was your truth. Mine can wait. Loon, I don't think it can. Not anymore. If that stranger's here for me, then your turn is coming too. Rowan, clocks don't only tick for the newly arrived. Loon, I'm scared. Of leaving. Of staying. Of remembering more of what I'll take with me. Aiden, then let me be scared with you. We'll sit in it together until you're ready to choose. Loon, promise you won't just disappear when I'm gone. That you'll at least try to step outside someday. Aiden, promise I'll try. For you. Rowan, a promise is a lantern. Even if the holder walks into the dark, the light remembers the way. Loon, then tomorrow we'll talk about you. No more hiding behind the counter. Aiden, tomorrow then. Loon, and if there isn't a tomorrow, Rowan, then this moment will have to be enough. Loon, I don't know if it is, but it's all I have. Alright, guys, that's chapter 3 of A Cafe at the End of the World. We'll be on to chapter 4. See you next time. Bye!